Okay, so I've made this video like 10 times now. So let's break down the problems with this video. One, this man seemingly goes out of his way to degrade and insult black women. He basically in his video was like, y'all's biggest issue isn't other women, it's not men, it's not politics, it's not racist, it's not, things going on in the world. Black women's issue right now is being fat and obese. He's basically like, y'all's biggest problem is that y'all keep getting bigger, and being skinny is real for a black woman. It's real. And then this then he goes and screenshotted another woman's video, or like stitched it, and was like kind of like sneak dissing about her being fat and big. And then I looked at it and it looks like she's the body size she would be with the build that she has. And I'm just like, what is Americans' obsession with insulting black women unprovoked 24/7? And another thing, as soon as black men get shot by the police in the street or have some racial injustice happen to them, they want black women to go march in the streets. But you degrade and insult them? As someone who has had to take health classes, ethics classes, statistics classes, and various other classes when you're trying to get your bachelor's in public health, obesity is an issue amongst Americans everywhere. Everywhere. My second problem with the video is the comment section is exactly what I thought it would be. But one woman in particular, and I'm biracial. I don't hate white people. I have white people in my family. I've dated them. I got friends that are white. Blah, blah. Anyway, this white woman in the comment section was like, and these are the same women or people that are upset with the Sydney Sweeney commercial. First off, the woman that commented that, because the man then shows different black women of being obese or fat or whatever in his video, the white woman that commented that has the same body size as the women in the video of the examples that he shows. If she was black, she could be their stunt double. So I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Obviously, I go to this woman's page. She's a fucking Trump supporter. She's a fucking Trump supporter. At this point with Sydney Sweeney, by the way, if you follow Sydney Sweeney, especially after she was endorsed by Trump, I'm going to assume you're racist. I'm going to assume you're racist. It's all together. It's all. She's also one of those redneck, inbred, low income, low education white women that have made supporting Trump their entire personality, even though Trump has done nothing for them at the fuck all. So, of course, she supports Sydney Sweeney and that racist ass fucking. But nobody wants to look like Sydney Sweeney. Like, that bitch looks so inbred that it's actually insane. Now, if it was Angelina Jolie we were talking about, or Rachel McAdams even, then we have something to talk about. We won't even touch on the fact that Sydney Sweeney's a fake blonde. Don't have time for it. But it's crazy to me how, like, we say this is racist, this is clearly like racist people getting too comfortable. And another problem I have with it is, it has nothing to, it really, the biggest problem of that racist ass commercial isn't that they chose that insanely weird ass, strange, ugly looking white girl. It's the fact that this is the problem. $1 billion companies that own $1 million companies are feeling insanely comfortable with being outwardly and openly racist. And black people are still being hung from trees in 2025. That's the biggest problem. Like, these companies hold millions and millions and billions of dollars. Like, the company itself is millions and millions of money. And then the parent company is owned by a huge, bigger corporation with billions of dollars invested in multiple other millions. It's all conglomerate, conclusive companies of billions of dollars. And if they feel comfortable to make such a racist, direct public statement, that's a fucking problem. Black people in 2025 are still being found hung by trees. Trump is still taking every Hispanic, whether they were born here or not, out of the fucking country. That man that runs behind him, Steven or something like that, said he wants like 100 million Americans, and they all want him to, and all of them should look like him. Everybody should be able to burn in the sun. Everybody should have to wear sunglasses when they go outside. Like, he really wants everybody to be a white person. Like, that's the problem. That's the problem with the commercial. But yeah, I just had to make that video because it's not the problem that everybody wants to look like some weird inbred little bitch. That's not the problem. The problem is $1 billion organizations on top of the government. Like the country is unhingedly, disgustingly racist. 24 fucking 7. This country is just unhingedly racist all the fucking time. Like I said, like, racism is back with a vengeance. It never left though. Being like, this country's so fucking like built and ran on racism and just being unhinged with thinking everybody should be white, and if you're not white then you're beneath, you're just nothing. That shit is a core American problem. But I wouldn't have even had to make the second video if the black dude hadn't tried, speaking of the fucking system, if he hadn't started talking about black women being fucking obese. What was the point of that? What did you gain from telling black women that? Like I said, I've done multiple research papers in multiple different classes and courses on obesity. Mostly I've done childhood obesity because I have more of an interest in saving the children. Me, even though I don't like kids for real and I don't want kids. But like, I do more on it on children. It's a problem all around America. It's not just black women. And it do black people, or I'm not even gonna say black women because that do really piss me off, like really going in on those women like that. But the problem is what I've learned, and this is just me doing different injustices in America. Speaking of more racism in the country, it all goes back to Ronald Reagan. No, I'm just kidding. But it all of this fucking correlates. All the fucking correlates. Businesses, and then I'm gonna stop talking. Businesses put like fast food, unhealthy food, terrible food, alcohol, cigarettes, drug, liquor stores, all of that in black neighborhoods. Black neighborhoods are targeted to have terrible food and lifestyle choices to keep them systematically brought down. That's it. And to the dude, thank you for another black women are getting fat video. Wrap it up. Find a new topic.